What is up, Kaiju Seekers? Welcome to another edition of the Kaijunaut Drawcast. We got some drawing and chilling here. Antonio, if you're up in the chat, what is up, my dude? Doing fine. Shout out to you as well because you did that awesome drawings, and I'm still gonna be working on your kaiju stuff, but like I said, there's still some stuff to come here. Actually, maybe I'll do one of them here for the Drawcast live for you once I get a few going in there. So we're going to be doing that tonight. I've got a couple of original kaiju I'm going to be designing up in here, as well as a few other suggestions that anyone would want to throw out there. And then I'm going to put on some little music in the background. Some acoustic. My headphones, they never really seem to play the music in them. Hello, Minecraft world. What is up? How we doing? I've seen some of your drawings on Instagram, I do believe, as well as the new ones you've been putting out. Draw Giatima? Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely draw Giatima up in here. I'll find some reference material while I'm doing that. But yeah, what is up, guys? Thrag. I think I've seen your Thrag drawing. I'll have to check that out too. So much that I have to look up. But let's see. Oh yeah, your Thrag. Yeah, Thrag looks cool. Looks very mean. Looks very intimidating. Oh yeah, let's see. So we got Giatima on the list. I'm also just gonna do postings. Now that we're live. Link. But yeah. So this is gonna be just a drawn and chill. I'll do some yapping on some new stuff that's going on. I got some more. Last night we talked about some of the G-Fest drama, but now there's some new drama going around on the Save the Earth Melee server. Seems that some members there have done some problematic behavior. By the way, Minecraft, is Giatima, do you know if it's been made available in stores like Barnes and Noble or anything like that, or is it only through like special order, like ordering online? Oh yeah, I've been hearing about the different dramas in the fandom. I know people were mad before about the whole like template thing, like using the manga template and stuff. And then I know people were mad that people were calling one of the characters self-inserts, and then looks like Barnes & Noble. Okay, I'll make sure to check it out next time I go there. I don't know if I've ever seen Giatima. I don't know if I've ever seen Giatima at the Barnes & Nobles. I'll try to see if I have to look harder. Because it looks neat. I've been meaning to check it out. But because I know it's very much like in homage to a lot of things, and you've definitely given it its praise. Oh yeah, I really like the drawing, of course. You did great. I really love how you drew her like facial features, like her eyes and stuff. Her proportions are really nice. I really like it. Like it's weird to see your style for like cutesy characters, but you're able to do it really nice and well. So I say you did good. I like how you can see the holes in the here as a homage to like the classic suits. That's pretty neat. The thing with Guillotine is that she's very angular. I'll probably have to make sure I get the shapes all right. I don't know if I'm gonna be running it solo. I mean, if you need to sleep, I would recommend you sleep. I might open it up later if I get more people to come through. But always appreciate you stopping by, Hoshi. Portions. I wish there was like more full body reference for YouTube here. There's a lot going on with her. Looks like she has a standard body type though. Standard upright Godzilla-esque body type. And so back to some of the other drama I've been listening to, yeah. Because I mean, I've been keeping up with only surface level stuff. I know the Zim server has like the dev show whenever stuff like that comes out, and I've been seeing a lot of the different things going on, if I remember correctly. So I'm wondering what's going to happen with that, because you got the Google Docky pulled up on Twitter. If you know, you know. Also, I rewatched last night. Well, I watched the latest episode of Invincible. Very good stuff there. And that was really good. The animation wasn't that bad for most of it. It had some good shots, especially in the last part. I really like the whole sunset look and lighting and everything. So some good stuff there. Ultima Kaiju. Let's see if that gives me more reference. Kaiju. There's some like fan renders and stuff. Just looking good. Trying to find some more reference up in here, because again, I don't think there's any like good reference for the whole body. Gotta put my phone on low power mode. Looks like Minecraft came in clutch. Thank you for some references there. Interesting. The thing about manga is it can be pretty stylized and loose, both like angular at the same time. Yeah, thank you, Minecraft. I just saw some of the references you provided. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see now. Her design is like very much like harkening back to like classic Toho suits, which I do like. Really cool. I'm also getting like very much Pacific Rim vibes from this. Great kaiju guillotine. In addition to the latest episode of Invincible that I watched last night, I also rewatched Detective Pikachu, since I've been recently rewatching some of the old Pokemon cartoon, and I wanted to rewatch Detective Pikachu, and I was pleasantly surprised by how much fun I had with it. It's like a lot better than what I remember, and it's a pretty darn good film, I would say. So I'd recommend anybody interested in that doing a rewatch, because, like I said, it's just pretty good. I think the live action depictions are also pretty good for the most part. I think some are hit and miss. Some are just like, yeah, what do you expect? That's probably what the Pokemon would look like. Yeah, some planes going on outside. Switch for tail. What's going on with the tail? Oh, this is a very good design, even from just the images in the manga. Because it's pretty unique. Again, I get vibes of things like Pacific Rim, Ultraman, obviously, classic Subaraya, Toho suits, things like that. So it's very interesting. So I might again have to go check it out, pick it up. It is very cool. There you go, there's a little sketch. I might finish this off maybe later down the line in the stream, or sometime later. And there you go, Gyatima. Yeah, for me, angular stuff, and because like it's super angular in some places, I'm like, how do I define this shape in that one? I do love the mouth. The mouth is a really cool piece. Thank you, Minecraft. I'm glad you like it. But yeah, stuff like this is pretty neat to draw. So I might ink this out later. Because I also want to draw an idea I had for a original kaiju going on. Looks like a Heisei take on Guillotima. I wonder. I mean, it could be. Because again, the references he provided helped a bit. And then looking at all of the images I can find, I guess so. You know, what's weird is that people have kind of described my style as Heisei-like, or whenever I try to, or some commissions I get, people ask me to do like Heisei style proportions or something like that. So maybe the Heisei style is influencing a lot of my art style. I don't know. It would be cool though, given how much of the Guillotima art style resembles like really classic suits. So I guess that's just where my style is coming in. Yeah, I might wrap that up soon. No, I also just want to do a sketch layout. Let's see. Triceratops. I want to do like a ceratopsian kaiju type thing. You know, ceratopsians look kind of weird. Especially Triceratops. They got this funny look going on. Oh. Wrong thing. Let's see here. Shape. You know, it kind of resembles. I want to go for like ceratopsian, and then have the frill resemble. I sort of did this on the fly, but in my head I was thinking, what did the alien queen from AVP or Aliens? I'm trying to go for something like that. That might be cool. Yeah. There we go. Updates. Guillotima. We got Guillotima here. We did a little sketch right for her. I might be finishing up as the stream goes along. And then we got this original kaiji that just came into my mind that I wanted to draw out here. A ceratopsian like kaiju. I'm combining different elements of like classic depictions, like of I think Stegosaurus, although I think it was under a different name. I know Zim likes likes this dinosaur or its illustrated depiction, and uses it a lot in his own work. I'm giving it reference here to that one. Built like a tank, the giant claws. Okay, Blackaroonie. You'll give me 1,000 cents? So what's that? Drop track, beating the brakes off of Zilla. Just for you, Blackaroonie, I'll do it. I will do it. I don't mind doing a classic versus match. I'll also issue a challenge if I'll do 1v1 Marvel Rivals. If I lose, I'll do a cinematic disaster video on GXK. Actually, it might be a fun little idea. I even have the perfect references for that. There you go. Ready. Let's go down, folks. There you go. Blackaroonie, if you're still there, do you think they'll give a justified reason as to why Noriko survived? Because I've been wondering that myself. Like, I have my own little scenario on what I think may have happened. At least the only thing I can really think of. Also, what are your thoughts on the latest episode of Invincible? If you come back, Blackaroonie, let me know. flag right there. Looks good. Oh, drag versus Zilla. There you go. Should be good now. Let me know if you guys are seeing everything all right. Yeah, we got this going on. Go. And now we're doing Thrag versus Zilla. Thrag versus Zilla. Which of course is legally distinct from Godzilla. If Godzilla was fighting Thrag, he would beat Thrag no problem. There you go, Blackaroonie. Just for you. Two. The biggest GX King and back me Vic. Hershey fan. Macaroni. There you go. Send it to the chat, boys. That's just for you, Blackaroonie. There you go. Biggity boom. Let's see here. Oh, what do you think, guys? Do you think Black Rooney will like it? It was his request. I am gonna be sending that to Black Rooney, though. That's funny. Let's see here. So away. Run away. Alright. Where is my tab? There you go. Boom. Let's continue. But for anyone stopping in, we've been drawing some stuff here. We got Guillotina sketch. Might be finishing that later. We got this original kaiju I'm working on. We just did this request for Black Rooney, so shout out to him. Let me know what you think down below. Which one's your favorite so far? Let's keep working on this guy right here. Let's see. Yeah, like what do we got going on so far? Let's adjust this. Let's do a nice little detail sketch. What's up, Nico? How you doing? Let me know if you got any requests. Actually, you know what? I may also just draw your mermaid character on stream in a second here. If you like that, since I'm going to be drawing, there's a few different sketches of things. And I'm probably going to be finishing off screen. Or maybe a few, I'll do the full illustration here. Or if there's anything else you might want to suggest down below, feel free to leave it there. No, you're not. There you go. To the biggest GXK fan, Black Rooney. Put this in memes. Where's the memes? What are we doing? Oh yeah, this. Yo, not too shabby. Let's see. Where is... I'll probably just pick one from the ones Hoshi sent me. Actually, there was one that I was wanting to do. So it's really cool. I'll probably do this one and then see about... That's about charge my phone. Why do this? Right, right. Or not. Leslie's been down this whole time. Dang it. Oh yeah, nice Hoshi. Nice of you to stop by before bed, I assume. But yeah, like I said, I'm drawing up. This is actually, I think, like one of my favorite of yours, of the ones you sent me. I really like it. Nice. I use Procreate, so that's what I use for my drawings. I think it's pretty easy to get the hang of if you want to try it out, because you can get the hang of, like, you can use a basic tutorial to show you some things and you'll get the hang of it. It has some pretty neat features. You can also download some like your own custom pens, which is what I'm using for mine. I use custom ink. inking or pens and things like that. That I just get on Etsy or something like that. So it's pretty useful to use. MS Paint. And then, like I was saying, this is a really cool kaiju. I love this serpentine guy. I mean, you really outdid yourself with the colors too and everything. And all of them are pretty neat. I'm looking at a lot of them here. I also like the cool, what is it, Nerio? The Nerio drawing you did. I don't know if that's someone else's kaiju or if it's one of yours, but the way you drew that is really cool. Yeah, this one's really nice here. Just for catching up. We've been doing lots of drawing these days. Here's Guillotima. Yeah, I was talking about the your other ones you were doing. I know this one is Gatulia. That's interesting. What is that? What does that mean, or what does that name mean? Or what does it refer to? Here's Guillotima. Here's an original kaiju we're working on. This was a drawing for Black Rooney. And then we got this one, which is Gatulia, which is, again, Hoshi's own original monster. Scourge of Vanity, as he's saying there. Huh, okay, I thought so. Because I know gato is Spanish for cats, but I was wondering if the word, the way you use it is... So, like, does this have something to do with cats, or what does the cat mean for this kaiju? Yeah, if your post now is live. I didn't post that was live. I don't even think did I ever show out. Whiskers like a catfish. Okay, yeah, I saw those, and those are really neat. I love how you blend in tons of things, because I'm seeing things like pearl sharks, eel, I think some axolotl in there with the, I assume those are like the gill structures of the axolotls. And of course the catfish stuff. I love the fins going down the back and sides there too. Really cool. What is my crystal do? Also because he's a living embodiment of the family. Once again, this kaiju was heavily inspired by Upper 5 Moon. There you go, yeah. Gotcha. Oh boy. Little stretch break. Again, I want to thank everybody for stopping by so far. I do have in the description, there should be some stuff for my just all the stuff I got going on, like my fundraiser, as well as a link there to Advanced TG, where you can use my code to get 10% off your order. Let me pull up my stuffs here right now. Find my little image here, because I'm still using the free version of StreamYard. So as of now, I'm hoping I can also raise enough funds to get the full version. And yeah, so hopefully. Yeah, thank you, Hoshi. I'll be seeing you. Have a good one. I just want to share here. Save 10% off your order of Advanced GG with my code Monstro. Best flavors, top quality, zero sugar. Also great taste. I've had a few samples here and there. I'm gonna pick me up some myself. And they also have amazing shakers. I'd recommend you check out the different kinds of shakers they got. Was a variety of different things. Using my code gives me the commission on the sale, which will help out. But go ahead and check it out if you'd like. I heavily recommend it. And then as well as that, I do also have the fundraiser going on for my figure that I'm wanting to do. Should have the link there in the description as well. But yeah, I got every bit helps me support. Every bit of support helps bring Pocho closer to reality. So you can check out the link there. Here's some new concepts I've got whipped up. Details that'll help the sculptor who I hire to sculpt out the figure. From there, we'll make a prototype and then start production. I'm really hoping to get this up pretty soon, since for me, work has been pretty hard. I haven't gotten too many hours. So hopefully I'll be able to raise some extra funds here, and all of that will go towards, like I said, hiring an artist to make the sculpt, printing out the prototype, and then from there we'll be using a bunch of the money to also do supplies, because I plan on these are going to be like Keshi rubber figures, So I've been posting a few images of some of the examples in my collection for different Keshi figures, and I think they're pretty cool. I love making them, and I want them to be like a gateway into making custom figures. And so we're gonna be, or I'm gonna be, learning how to do mold making with, like, I think I'm gonna try doing like silicone molds, and then using Keshi rubber to make these little minifigures. They're really cool. They're they have lots of detail you can put into such a small thing. So it's all gonna go towards doing that there. So any bit of support helps. Like I said, I always post on my Instagram and my socials. Would appreciate you guys checking it out, sharing it around, and also any donation goes a long way as well. You know, any small donation just helps get the word around, things like that. And if you want to support small artists, you know, I want to make it big with this here. It'll just help me grow, and also give you an opportunity to get the Ferocious Protector, small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. You know, you can take it around with you, a good luck charm. It's just a breaking point, you know, to start out. So we gotta start somewhere. Why not start here? And it's just what I love to do. I would want to produce my own figures and things like that. That's what I got going on so far. Let me know what any of you guys have been thinking here. Let's see, I still got that up and running. Okay, there's my screen still on. Let's see, do I still have it? Nope, I gotta do it again. Let's just see here. I'll bring up my drawings again and show them off. Maybe we'll do one more sketch of the day. Sure, you know. There we go, guys. You want to take a look at that cool kaiju there. Again, this one belongs to Antonio, who you see on the screen here. I think he's left by now, but yeah, I won't forget. He's got the red lips. I won't forget. But yeah, we got him there. We did this cool one of Thrag fighting Zilla. Pretty cool. And it was at Black Aruni's request, so got that little blurb from there. We did a original kaiju here that I've been working on. Pretty neat. And then we got Gyatima from Great Kaiju Gyatima manga series that I believe is getting an anime in the near future. So let me know which one of them was your favorite. But I'm gonna do a little sketch that I'll be completing maybe off stream as well. Some of these I'm gonna be doing off stream and posting them on all my socials. What's Kaiju Crew doing? I don't know. Everyone's hanging out without me. What the heck? Let's see here. And need some reference. Where's my references? I have some reference. Let's see. I'll do something like this. Okay. There you go, Nico Stud, just in time. Just in time. Given that Zim, I think, has featured the art on his channel, pretty sure she won't get me demonetized. Even though I'm not monetized at the moment, but I don't think I'll get in trouble. Not that that's ever deterred me before. Everyone knows I got taste up in this. Out of all the people here in the Zimcast, I got the most taste. Let's see. Trying to get like a basic shape down. I want to do like a nice dynamic pose, especially since with mermaids they always have some nice posings. Let's see here. Let's shaping up that tail a bit. There we go. That's better. New. Let's shift this a little bit. That. There we go. That's why there's always a benefit to flipping your canvas. Pro tip there for anyone and everyone. Always flip that canvas. Reference, please. I also do like the bangs on the character here. I'll actually finish this right now. Why not? Hmm. Yeah, I'm glad you were liking it, Nico Stud. Like I said, I've been meaning to draw her for a little while now. Never found the time. Because I think it's a really good design. It's simple, effective. You get the idea. It has lots of personality. If anything, I would probably recommend looking into more accessorizing, maybe. Because I know she has like a spear weapon. I think maybe if you added like a seaweed wrapping or something to carry it with as she swims. Or heck, even like maybe like at the Avatar movies, like they have a lot of different accessories that go along their body. So you could look into. Now I'm making a whole piece for it, just to make it look pretty. This is kind of right now. It's kind of a mix of my two different styles that I have for like my regular style, and then I have my toon style. So like a mix of those. Now I have more shading. Shading I usually keep to a minimum. I'm hungry, so it's maybe the last of it. Water. Let's do it. Nope. Oh, maybe. How's that look? Nope. The water should be enough, but it's... Yeah. Looks better. Let's see, what does Nico stood like? I really like it there. I'm glad you liked it, Nico. I actually like how that came out a lot. The dynamic pose and everything. Really cool. But yeah, guys, there you go. How am I gonna do this? Alright, give me a second to get everything. Yeah, of course, Nico. Glad you like it. I'll send it to the Discord. But let's see here. Let me just take that out of the way. Share it to myself. Like I said, lots of fun. Your style is awesome. Mimiczilla? Yeah, I can definitely do that. It's actually another one I've been thinking of drawing as well. Because yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. Like, seems like it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, so, like I said, we had Nico's mermaid there. Ayumi. Really fun there. And then we have, of course, we're gonna finish this up later, but this is Hoshi's original one. Let's see. Gatulia. Really cool. We had this one again. This is fun. Drag versus Zilla at the request of Blackaroonie. We have this cool little original kaiju we got going on there. Might do a little touch-ups, little changes, but expect that soon. Really fun. And then we have some other sketches like Kaijunaut here. I might finish this up later too, since I'm just getting tired and we're at the 2-hour mark already. Yeah, so I might either keep some of these for the next Drawcast, or just finish them off stream. And then I'll have more stuff to do since I gotten some requests for the other kaiju and other characters like that. right here. Where we at? Okay, team right there. Yeah, there you go. Well, enough with that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Next time, I'll be drawing a lot more characters for you guys. Again, if there's any suggestions you want to make, just shoot. You can shoot a DM through any of my socials, Twitter, Instagram, or just suggest it in the comments of my either the announcements or just whenever I post on anything there. As well as if you're in the Discord with Zim, you can friend me there or just ask me to do stuff. But remember, again, I do also have the fundraiser for my Pocho figure. Any support helps. If you want, go ahead and just share that like on your socials yourselves or send like any small amount my way. Again, any support goes a long way. And again, you can see there right there in the description, you can click the link, as well as for the advanced GG, get 10% off your order with my code Monstro. If you want to get a cool little energy drink there. Again, lots of cool stuff, lots of cool flavors. Yeah, that'll be it for tonight. I might do a stream tomorrow if I can get my errands done in time. But next week, I am also going to be starting the planning for the, I'm calling it the Godzilla Mutation Invasion Challenge, where I'm going to be trying to draw all of the different mutations from Godzilla the series. Each one is going to get a full body illustration, hopefully. We'll see how well that goes. So I'm just going to be mentally preparing myself to do maybe next week or the week after, depending on what my schedule looks like. Seems like it's going to be pretty open, just because, again, work has been a little slow. So any amount of support through here was very much appreciated, and just appreciate it. But anyways, guys, thank you everyone again who joined in on the chat. Nico, Hoshi, Minecraft. Thank you for all the suggestions and all the support you guys give me. I'll be seeing you guys later, maybe. But until next time, Kaiju Seekers, over and out.